All right, you guys, I'm right here with my guy XCI. Thursday morning, we actually just beat the sun. Sun's now rising, getting an early start. Once again, big shout out to my people at SEMA for the media passes. They give access, you know, for us to be able to just sometimes show you the same thing that other people are showing you, but in a whole different light, figuratively and literally. You see what I did there? A little double entendre, you know what I'm saying? But getting to talk to people before hours, after hours, it gives you a different kind of perspective. So we're going in here, linking up with my guy Art from Vibrant Performance, linking up with Robbie from CSF, talking about their builds, their boots, etc., etc. So let's get it. Thursday, SEMA 2021.
Let's do it.
Hey. So the homie, his Honda Acti build is right here. I'm glad I see it. I didn't get to see it all week, but I saw it right now. So check this out. Shout out to the homies from Dart and Sleeves. We're here before everyone, but I was talking to him earlier. Might work with them on a couple of things. Alright, you guys, I'm here at the Vibrant booth about to talk to my boy Art. They're doing some final setups. They've got this water-cooled computer, which we're gonna show you in a little bit, but I wanna go through things with Art. Art is my friend, I've known him for years. We're gonna talk about what Vibrant has been working on, what they did during 2020, and what they've been working on, and what they're gonna present in 2022. And we're gonna go over their booth car, Tesla body, Chevy LS motor. I know that sounds a certain kind of way, but there's certain things that make this thing really cool. So let's get it with Art from Vibrant Performance. Let's go.
What's going on, everyone? It's Art here from Vibrant Performance. I am the marketing manager. A bit of what I get to do for my job is kind of coordinate everything on the marketing side that comes together for SEMA. So picking the car, menial tasks as well. So just making sure like all the catalogs get here on time and just setting up all the product, making sure everything looks pretty, gorgeous. Back home, we do a lot of the social media and build a lot of the marketing programs and work with some companies, racers, sponsors, sponsor program cars. We do a lot.
On that note, right? I mean, it's a fabrications component company, right?
Yes.
So what fabrication components were utilized on this booth build?
Okay, this one, so obviously, this doesn't look like it belongs here because we do intake, exhaust, and fluid delivery components.
Yes.
So you're probably thinking like, oh, okay, cool, it's an electric car, so it's got a lot of like cooling and fittings and whatnot. But this is actually an LS swapped car. The name of this car is ICE-T, I-C-E-T, internal combustion engine Tesla. Also, coincidentally, the color of an ICE-T.
Of an iced tea, yeah.
Yeah. Traditionally, Teslas have charge ports here.
Yeah.
It's now a gas fill.
Okay.
But the other side, which is also a charge port, is now a kill switch. So
there we go.
there's power to the car now.
Very cool.
Everything on this vehicle, the way a Tesla operates on the electronic side is still the same. All the electronics still work. Now this is the key to the car. As you can see, it's wrapped the same color.
Yep.
We're gonna pop the trunk for you guys and the hood. There you go, LS3 powered. If you take a look inside, this is actually super cool. All the electronics are fully functional.
Very cool, very cool.
I'm gonna kill it because it no longer has a Tesla battery. It's now a 12-volt regular car battery. And the electronics do eat a lot of the power.
Sure.
And since the car is not running, the alternator isn't charging any electronics.
Sure.
So as you can see, there's a lot of components on this car that are now ours. Now it makes sense. Whenever you do a swap, you kind of rely on Vibrant because everything has to be custom. The issue is no one makes an application-specific part for a Tesla with an engine. So you need a header. You can build that with sanitary bends that we now offer this year. Schedule 10 piping. This is also a flat bottom car. So you'll notice underneath we did an oval exhaust. I gotta give credit to Rich Rebuilds, the owner, and his fabricator Joshua. But he used our oval tubing and he actually slotted it. It's really cool. The whole car has an X brace underneath. X piped oval exhaust using
very cool.
All Vibrant component. All the hangers and all that.
Yeah.
Are obviously ours.
So all these tiny to major components.
Flanges, things you never think of.
Things you never think of.
Because when you build a car, you're like, oh, I need wheels, I need an engine, but you never think of like exhaust, right? Yeah. And that's where it gets really intricate and there's a lot of fabrication involved. And then the other issue is it's an aluminum body car. Yeah. So heat. We used sent over Rich a lot of the components that are able to keep the heat down from traveling into the cabin and cooking the driver. Some of our heat resistant components are able to withhandle about 1600 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes. Car drives right now as it is. Yes. And it doesn't get too hot inside.
I mean, honestly, Art, that's a very beautiful thing. I mean, we're talking about these different components. I've used almost everything you've just described.
The fittings, your
yeah, but I mean,
your
the
surge
flanges,
tank in the back.
You know, exactly, flanges and things like that. So it's really cool to see this come together using both things you've had. You know, just shelf items you've had and then all these newer items, right? Exactly. So let's kind of go over that real quick. What are some of the things that you guys have new?
Okay, so we kind of had an off year. There was no SEMA last year. Sure. So we've been developing some new products. We have our new thermostatic oil sandwich adapter. Yep. With the extended piece over there that you see. So this could be actually purchased as just the thermostatic adapter or also the extender. Because some cars you'll notice like they have these filters now on top. Yes. With the cup. So when you remove the oil filter, you can't put the sandwich adapter on. So now you have a space.
So that's a very cool, very cool addition.
Yeah, the engineering team thought this out very well. There's ports inside for sensors. So there's a lot of provisions if you want to do.
So what are they? It's already tapped for 1/8 NPT?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So it comes with plugs, so you don't have to run it. Sure. But you have the option.
Okay, awesome. What else do you have?
Catch cam baffle. This is new for this year.
Okay, perfect.
You know, as cars get more intense, there's more crankcase pressures. We've been noticing that people were having issues because there was a lot of blow by. Yes. And it was just oil pouring out of the catch can, especially with the filter. So what we ended up doing is developing a piece where it's able to capture more of it with a steel wool inside. Sure. And it's a nice like engineered part where it has, you know, it's TIG welded and CNC machine. Yes. It comes with new fittings as well, so it converts the current catch can we have to a much more like beautiful piece.
Awesome. What else?
We have new mufflers. I know you being a Honda guy, you're gonna enjoy these ones.
Mufflers?
Single in, dual out. We've been so well known for mufflers, especially our flat black pieces. Yes. For this year, we decided to do brushed tips on the flat black bodies. The tips are also different. They're double walled on some of them. We brought back the DTM due to popular demand. A lot of the BMW guys were asking us for it. Yes. We have new heatsink O2 bungs. Yes. So when you're welding it to your exhaust, we did some testing on it and there's about a 30% decrease in temperature so the sensors don't cook. Right. Luckily one of our engineers has an FCRX7. Yes. He's cooking all his sensors. Those things run so hot. So he's like, guys, we need to come up with this. He made it and it's fantastic. Perfect. And new for this year are these sanitary bends made in titanium. Sanitary bends in titanium. Yeah, Mike, if you're gonna do that titanium header, that's probably what we're gonna be doing.
So what do we have down at the bottom?
These are our intercooler end tanks. These are shaped and designed and flow tested for all our cores. You'll notice that they have little tabs. They're not welded because as a fabricator, we want the fabricator to include his beautiful signature of the TIG weld. Yeah, absolutely. So all he has to do is put it together, tack weld. You can simply tack weld the tabs by just torching them. It just melts the tabs and it's all in one piece and he just puts a final weld, done. Like it's all prepped, brushed, like ready to go. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. And that's about it for this year. Yeah. We are working on some new stuff as well. Maybe a new HD clamp.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I've run the Van Gens, I've run the HDs, and whatever you create next, I look forward to seeing it.
We didn't think it was gonna get better, but trust me, it's gonna be a lot better.
Well, awesome. I mean, Art, listen, man, how long have you been at Vibrant?
7 years now.
7 years, and when you first started, what were you doing?
So I joined the company because I noticed that there was a little bit of a gap in marketing. There was no Instagram account. The YouTube channel, there's no videos on it.
Yeah.
So I came to them and I'm like, guys, like, let me help you out. Like,
Yeah.
Like I created a position. I was a media manager at the time, and I was doing Instagram and YouTube videos, and I worked my way up to becoming a marketing manager. And now I got a team. I got a team of 4 people, excellent individuals.
Yes.
And they're helping push this company to the next level. So there's gonna be a lot more you guys are gonna see from Vibrant.
You know, Art, I appreciate you. You know, thank you for having us in the booth before hours, coming in early to talk to us. We've worked together for years. We've known each other for years, and it's an honor and a pleasure to talk with you. We're about to get started. The gates are about to open.
That's right.
So I'll let you get to it, but thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for coming by.
And we'll see you soon, brother.
For sure,
Thank
man.
you.
Take care.
Hello,
Welcome to
friendly
the Vegas
Tesla
Loop.
Vegas Loop driver.
You know it. Hop on in.